got started. Okay, let me open my Eclipse and we will finish today strings remaining part, and we will see the JVM architecture. I mean, every time we are telling JVM heap, right? So we will see what is JVM and what are the different parts is there in JVM and what is the advantage of JVM, all those things.
Okay.
So JVM, it's very important to understand the JVM architecture.
Yeah. Recording is started now.
Yeah, already started. If you see the symbol, right, the circle with red color,
Yeah.
it's recording started.
In the string, actually, I was actually reading the document you gave me. You know, here actually I'm seeing some of the string class function you have mentioned, actually 25. So if you let me show how to create this function, some of them, so I can go through all of them.
Yeah, there is so many functions is there, but the main commonly used functions are I'm explaining, and anyway you can able to read it. It's self-explanatory. If you want to see how many functions is there, what are the different function, I mean, what is the usage, right? I'll tell you the best way to understand. If you go to online, yeah, this is the one, the best way. I can ping you this URL. We are in chat, right?
Yeah.
Yes. You can able to get this chart. Mustafa, you can able to get my chart, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just you can save this one somewhere. So I will tell you how to use this one. So let's suppose you want to see a string is a class, and inside the string what are the different methods is there and what is the advantage, right? So just scroll this one, go to string. Where is this? Is there some string? There is a string, right? So just click on the string and you will see string is a class. And I told you, right, string is there inside the package called java.lang. It was built by JDK people.
Right.
Okay. After that, and if you want to see what are the different methods is there, I told you, right, long back, string having a default constructor. This is a constructor summary. First, default constructor, and it's an argument constructor. And after that, methods. There is, see how many constructors. First it will explain all the constructor, how many constructors is there and what are the arguments.
Right.
This is the one. Second one, the after that, summary. Like I told you, right, yesterday we are trying to get, I mean, we are displaying string in a different reverse manner and character by character. So that time we are using char at.
Right.
So this is the one function, and it will return some char, and it will take input as an index. Index means 0, 1, 2, 3. So like that, it will explain all the methods and their inputs. If you want to see some examples, and I'll click it, see there, it will show some example. It will describe briefly, and it will tell what is the parameters and what is the advantage and what kind of possible exceptions it will throw. It is, right, this exception, index out of bounds exception.
Right.
So what is the advantage if you are trying to take an element which is not present in the array? then you will get index out of bound exception. And we know there is some other function also we used, length.
Yeah.
Yes, so this is the function also we used. By using this we can able to get the length of the total number of characters. This is the one, string dot length. So it will give how many characters is there inside the string. So this is one of the method. So like that we can able to get all the methods. Okay, and finally I want to tell you one point. After that we will move to some different topic. So let's suppose we are at, yeah, so just I will comment out all these things, because otherwise it will print lot of sysouts. Okay. Okay, anyway, that string constant pool, non-constant pool. Okay, the next topic is so far, right? So whenever we are creating string name equal to ABC. So ABC, this is an object basically. So this object will be created inside the constant pool. Like last time I told you, right? Heap, all the objects will be created inside the heap. So heap is split into two parts. One is constant pool and second one is non-constant pool. This is very important. If you go for any interview, they will ask this kind of questions. So let's suppose this is a heap memory. Okay, so this entire heap is split into two parts. The first part is constant pool and second part is non-constant pool. Okay, but entire, if you club together, we used to call it as a heap. So all the objects will be stored into heap. Okay, so in this case we also created one object name. So name will be saved inside the constant pool. So it will create a small piece of an object and it will refer. So from here we are referring name. Okay, this is a name object. So we are referring name from the outside of the heap, and the name is saved into constant pool. Okay, let's suppose I'm trying to create another object, string name 1 equal to new string.
Okay.
So here also I am trying to pass same content. So this is also another object, right?
Yes.
Content is same, but I'm trying to create a different object. So this will be saved into non-constant pool. So that is the main difference. This is name 1. This is name 1 and this is name. So this object is created inside the constant pool name, and name 2 created inside the non-constant pool. You understand, right, the difference?
One question is that actually when any object created, it first goes to the non-constant, then goes to constant. So is there
I will tell you, that is the next point. So just try to understand now the difference here. It is there, right? So here how I'm creating an object string name 1 equal to new I'm using here.
Yes.
And here I'm not using any new.
Yes.
So whenever you are using any new, then the object will be created inside the
non-constant.
Correct. This is non-constant pool. Sorry, non-constant pool. Okay, and whenever you are trying to create an object, just simply by assigning it, so that will be created inside the constant pool. So that is the basic one difference. And the second difference is now content is same, right?
Yes.
Okay, now there is a, I'm trying to compare the two contents, name double equal to name 1. So name double equal to name 1. What we are expecting, the results?
The results should be the same.
Okay, let's see what we will get. results we got as a false. So why is like that, see, whenever you are trying to compare by using double equals to, so it will try to compare the hash code. Hash code means, right, hash code means if you print an object directly, what it will give? Class name at the rate of some hexadecimal number. This is the hash code method. I mean, hash code value.
Yes.
And we saw this one already long back, right? So here also same way. So what is the hash code of name one? Some memory location. Just assume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what is the memory location of name one? Definitely it is some different number, because both are saving in different memory locations.
One constant pole.
Yes, different location. Correct. So this address is, just consider some 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one is 4, 5, 6.
Right.
So both are different, right?
Yes.
So that's what you are getting here, false. Okay, if you want to compare the content, name dot equals, this one we already saw, right, last time.
Yep.
Now in this case, what we are trying to do, we are trying to compare the content of the objects.
Content.
In this case, content is equals. In this case, we are trying to compare the memory locations where the objects is saved exactly.
Okay.
So that is the basic difference between double equals to and equals method.
So actually, the question is that double equals and equals both indicating the different. Suppose double equal exactly indicating the memory of the
correct object. Memory location of the object.
So both are not actually equal, no?
Both are not equal. Both are different. Okay. If you want to compare the content inside the object, what you are saving exactly. So that is, in that case, you can use equals method. If you want to compare where the objects are saved, then you can go for double equal operator. Okay. And there is another difference I want to tell you. So right now I want to create another object, string string name 3 equal to abc. string, okay, name 3, sorry, space. So did you see there? Name equal to abc, name 3 equal to abc.
Right.
Object name is different, but object value is
same.
Okay. As per the previous rule, this object also will be created in
different location.
Different location means constant pool. Why? Because here I am not using any new operator.
Oh yeah, okay.
Correct, right? So I'm not using any new operator, so the object should create inside the constant pool. So that is the basic rule. But here there is a small change. Okay, name 3. This is the name 3, and here it's supposed to create a new object, right, inside the constant pool.
Okay.
Why? Because okay, but it will not create any new object. It is trying to point some existing object with same content. Content is same, right? In this case, if the content is different, see, name and name 2 having same content. So what it will do, it will not create any new object. Just it will refer the existing. If first it will say if there is an existing object is there which is having same content. If it is there, it will point. If it is not there, it will create a new object. Okay. You understand, right? What is the difference of these two?
Yeah. So actually, thinking that if it's creating a new content, suppose it can be ABCD, in that case, actually, it will be in the same constant pool, but with a different.
Correct. Different object.
Different object.
Okay. That is one thing. And now here, I want to create another object, string name 4 equal to new string ABC. So here also name 1 and name 4 having same content, right?
Yes.
So in this case, object will be created in
non-constant pool.
Non-constant pool, correct. So this is the 4. Let me write here 4. So the fourth object will be created in non-constant pool with a new object. Why? Because here we are using new. Even though content is same, there is an existing object is there, but still it will create a new object. So that is the basic difference between constant pool and non-constant pool, and memory allocation, how the objects will be created. Okay, in this case, these two are sharing same memory location, right? String name and name3 sharing same location, correct. So now I want to compare name and name3, right? So just copy this line. Name and name3 sharing same memory location. Okay, this is the one. Copy. Okay, let's see name and name3. First we are trying to compare the memory locations. So what we will get the results.
It's giving false.
It's giving false, right? So let me. Now, did you see the difference?
Yes.
I didn't do anything, just I keep on bracket. So why? Because both are having same memory location. So name and name3.
Okay.
And content is same. If you use string equals method, you will get true only always. Content is same. Okay. Now I want to compare the name1 and name4. Right? Name1 and name4 are created in different location, right?
Name1 and name4. Location should be the different. Memory location is same, but the new object.
Yes, new object and location is different. You see there? I'll show you again back the picture. So this is the name4 object. Name4. Okay, and name1 is this is the one. Yeah. So both are in different location. This is entire memory, right? So this memory address is different and this memory address is different.
Okay.
So this memory address is different. Sorry. And this memory address is different.
Yeah.
Maybe it is there in same part of memory, but location is different. So in this case, his location is same. But here it is different.
Yep.
By considering that point, so this location is I'm telling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this location is some 3, 4, 5, 7. Okay. Okay, in this case, name1 and name4 will never be equal. So we will get always false. And if you use equals method, all are same. Content is same for 4 objects. Okay. So this is very important question. You have to understand what is the difference between new operator and without new operator by creating an object, how it will differ. Okay, this is clear, right?
Okay, can you say that new operator actually, can you say that again, please?
So by using new operator, the object will be created every time a new object, whether content is same or not. Okay. So like this. So every time it will create a new object. Here is one object and here is another object. This is a string1 and string4.
Okay, yeah, got it. New operator actually always giving the
same
part of a memory location, but always giving the new.
Even though it doesn't care whether content is same or not, it will create always new object.
Always new object.
Whereas string name equal to ABC, that time it will check is there any existing object with same name. If it is there, it will try to point to the same object. If it is not there, it will create a new object. Okay. That is the basic difference. So this one is to called as a constant pool and this one is to called as a non-constant pool. So entire thing is called heap. So inside the heap, object will be created.
So heap is actually the name of the memory location of the JVM.
Yes, JVM. So JVM, like if I'll ask, right, can you tell me what is your hard disk size? So you will tell one TB, and tell me your RAM size. You will tell maybe 4 GB. Okay, this is for our internal purpose. So let's suppose if we have what do you say, Facebook, right? So Facebook also needs some memory to run their programming. So that one we used to call it as a heap. So for let's suppose if you are working for any application, banking or any product, right? So they have so many applications. Like if you take Google, they have YouTube, they have Gmail. So two different applications. For every application, they have to maintain some heap memory to run the program, to provide the environment. So that the way. So here also, whenever you are trying to deploy any Java application in anywhere, so we have to maintain a sufficient memory location to create an object, all those things. So objects we are creating, right, we need to save somewhere. Why? Because inside the object we are saving so many values, first name, last name, email. So we need to save somewhere, right?
Yeah.
So for that purpose, we need to provide some memory.
Yeah.
Okay, but that memory I can say indirectly that is RAM. So RAM you will not get 1 terabyte, right? You will not get 500 GB RAM.
Right.
You will get maybe 4 GB, 5 GB, 10 GB.
Yeah.
It's a very crucial operation. So we have to manage very carefully. If you are creating every time a new object, what will happen? This entire portion will be filled with
new objects.
Objects. So entire memory will be used. So next time if you want to create any objects, it's very difficult and it will take more time. There is no space, right?
Right.
So if you are increasing your RAM, so your system will work very fast, right?
Yes.
So that is the main funda basically.
So JVM actually using the memory from RAM or the hard disk?
So that one, right? Whenever you are creating any, so I will show you that one. Debug mode. So now by default, right, the JVM will take some part of memory. Did you see there? So now I'm trying to run this program. So generally how you will run the program? Generally what? Right click, run as a Java application. So this program will run. Right? So let's suppose by default JVM will take some 125 MB something. If you want to give more memory, so then you just right click, run, debug. So there is an arguments here, program arguments, VM arguments. So here we need to give XM something equal to is there, 125 MB or 500 MB. We need to mention explicitly. Then it will take 500 MB. Whenever you are running this program, right, then it will take 500 MB. There is a commands, so we have to give input as that commands. So based on your input, that will take that much memory as a heap. So we need to give some commands. So based on that commands, as part of that command, you can able to give heap size to your program.
Okay.
So that way we can able to control the, there is a command is there. I will tell you that one. Okay. So how to give heap size to your program or anywhere. So okay, that is the one basic difference between the string constant pool and non-constant pool. Okay, I will comment out this one. Okay, now we will go for next topic. So far, right?
I have some question actually. When I was reading a document, suppose I was trying to understand actually the things. Suppose null pointer exceptions.
Okay.
I was trying, but I didn't understand. The main thing I was actually getting that string buffer and the string builder.
That is the next one, next topic.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, yeah. So now null pointer exception, I will tell you. So name equal to ABC, right?
Yeah.
So after I am doing so many operation, name equal to, just I mentioned null, just after some condition. Okay, just but some point of time I had given name equal to null. Okay, this is this. I think I will not. Let me create a new function. Public void get name. So I have written a function. Okay. So inside the function, I declared one variable on top of that, name equal to my name equal to null. I have not written any value. Okay. So this is the one. Basically, I want to return the length of the my name something. How to get the length? Name my name dot
My name dot actually the
length. So this is the way to, by using this one, I can able to get the name of the length.
yeah. Okay.
So 3 characters, right? So if I will call here, how to call this method? I need to create an object. Why? Because this is not a static method.
Yes.
Because here I mean static loop, static method.
Wow.
Okay, this is fine. Delete. But this is a static method, right? So if I want to call this method, I have to create an object. If I want to call this method, so I'm not able to call directly. Why? Because this is a static method, but this is not a static method. Okay. If I, in that case, what I have to do? Static is static. So now I can able to call get name directly.
Yeah.
Sorry, what is this? Okay. Now this method is static, so I can able to call the get name directly.
Yes.
Now what is the, can you tell me what is the output?
It should be the integer. It should be the output should be the integers.
Integer, and what is the length means how many characters is there here?
Yeah.
3, right?
3.
So the output will be 3.
Yeah.
Because 3 characters, right? We are trying to get the length of that one, and we are returning as it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Just imagine I forget to give input. Default value is null. Now let me execute it.
It throw exception because
It throw exception called Nullpointerexception.
Right.
Why? Because this is an object. It will create an object, my name, right? My name, and it's pointing to null.
Right.
And from null, you are trying to get the length. Null means nothing is there. There is no object at all. Yeah. Object is not created at all. So if you assign some value, then only the reference will be created.
Right.
Okay, so in this case, right, name is there, but there is no reference at all.
Right.
So, but still you are trying to get length.
Right.
So what it will be? Null pointer exception. There is no object, but still you are calling dot length. So you will get null pointer exception. So how to understand that one? What are the possible exceptions we'll give this method, right? I'll show you. Go to length method. So this is the length method, right? Here they didn't mention. You need to go here. So this is the length method. Okay. Go back to implementation. Return 60 code. Then here also they didn't mention basically. Why? Because this exception they have not mentioned. What is the why they didn't mention? This exception is called as a runtime exception. When the exception came, when you are running this program, then only the exception came out.
Okay.
So now the compilation is successful, right? But whenever I am trying to run the program,
it shows exception.
It shows exception. So this is one example of null pointer exception, is one example of runtime exception. Okay. You got it, right? So how to handle this one? We need to provide try catch. Try catch. So here we need to add null pointer. If you want to see the message, e dot get message. And see here, if you are returning value here, we need to return either in catch block 0. Why? Because it's failed, right? Program is not executed successfully. So I'm returning 0. See null. So null means it's getting the message as null. E dot get message.
Okay.
So this is printing null, and we are returning 0. After that, we will see 0 also. Okay, this is one way. Other way is before calling the fields, right? Can you just check if my name double equal to not null? You can check not equal to.
Not equal.
If not equal to null, then only we have to call this method. Else return 0. If it is equal to null, we are returning 0. If it is not null, then only we have to calculate the
values
length.
Length of yes. Length.
Now it will never throw null pointer exception. See now 3. Now make it null. So you will get 0 now. No exception. Without any exception, you will get 0. Why? Because we are checking null. So this is one of the runtime exception which will give a string object. Okay, and I'm clear. This is you understood, right? Example of null pointer exception.
I got it actually.
Yeah. Okay, now I will go to different topic like string buffer and string builder. This is also very simple topic. It's related to the same of constant pool, non-constant pool. Okay, string name equal to ABC. So this I created one simple object. So this object will be created inside the constant pool, right?
Yes.
Okay. After that, what I am trying to do, name equal to name plus D.
Okay.
So this is a different object.
Yes.
And this is a different object. So totally now name is having, what is the current value of name?
Name ABCD.
ABCD current value. And the previous object will be removed. So let me create an object.
So it replacing the object?
It will replace, yes, exactly. So first it will create ABC. This is one object ABC.
Yes.
After that, what we are doing, ABC plus D we are doing, right?
Yes.
So then what it will do, it will create a new object and it will remove that one, ABCD, ABCD, new object.
So that means it's actually not replacing it, creating new one?
Right. Every time it will create a new object.
Okay.
Again, if you are trying to modify, again if you are adding some other content, let's suppose you are adding again E. Now what is the everything? ABCDE, right?
Yes.
So now again what it will do?
It will
not point this one. It will create new object.
New object and removing the previous one.
It will remove. The JVM will take care of this thing. It will remove all these objects, unused objects.
Okay, gotcha.
So that is the purpose of JVM. Will do this cleaning activities. It will remove from the heap. So you will get memory, some memory, because there is no any references, right?
Yeah.
JVM will remove this one. Okay. So in this case, the performance will reduce, right? Every time creating forever. Even though if you're adding one single character, it will it will dropping the existing object. Again, it is recreating an object, right?
Yeah.
Performance, if you see entire, the performance will be decreased.
Right.
So how to solve this problem? Okay. To solve this problem, we have another class called StringBuffer. string buffer SB equal to new string buffer. So here just try to give ABC. So this is a string buffer is a class basically. See there the java.lang. So this is there inside this package and it is a class. Okay. But string buffer object we are not able to assign directly. So we have to see, did you see that there is a compilation error?
Yes.
See what is the compilation error? The mismatch cannot convert from string to string buffer. So basically this is a string, but this is a string buffer. There is a difference. So we are not able to assign from string to
string buffer.
So that's what always you have to create an object by using new string buffer. So now you created an object, right?
Yes.
So that is one basic difference between string and string buffer. So string buffer, you are not able to assign the object directly by using double quotes.
Right.
So you have to create always new operator and you have to assign the value. So if you want, you can assign here string ABC. Okay. So now ABC, it will create an object inside the non-constant pool. So it will create an object, non-constant pool.
Right.
Okay. After that, if I want to add some other D, SB dot append. So you can add here D. If you print right SB, what is the output? Can you expect?
Should be ABCD.
ABCD.
Yeah, but in new object actually.
New object. So new object and ABCD. In this case, so we are modifying we are modifying this content by adding D.
Right.
So in this case, it will create one object only. Just it will refresh the object.
Okay.
So it will not create any new object.
Okay. So but in new constraint actually, if I using new object, it will create always a new object in the non-constant pool.
Correct. But here, right, object is same, but we keep on every time we are modifying the content.
Okay. So if we use the string buffer in the non-constant pool location, actually they are modifying, not that creating always the new.
Correct. That is one difference between string and string buffer. So based on your usage, you have to select it.
Okay.
That is one difference. Okay. String. So let's suppose there is an instance. So 10 people or 10 multiple persons or 10 threads are modifying the name.
Okay.
They are trying to access your string name and string buffer. So string buffer is a synchronized. Synchronized means if 10 people are trying to access your string buffer, so they have to access one by one at a time.
Yes.
So means is synchronized. Synchronized means one by one at a time. So they will not allow all the people at a time. So this is one difference. This is one feature of string buffer. So basically it is a synchronized. Synchronized means I told you, right, if 10 people are trying to access, one people can able to touch the string buffer object at a time, one person at a time. But whereas in string, they can able to 10 people can able to access at a time. So that is one difference, another difference between string and string buffer.
Right.
You got it right?
Yes.
So in this case, performance will be?
Here performance will be increased.
Less, here less, right? 10 people, if they are trying to access, one person at a time.
Oh yeah, performance will be reduced, but the memory location
memory location, that is correct. That is a different feature. We already discussed it. Performance wise, string buffer, it will take more time.
More times.
And string, it will take less time. So this is the second difference. Okay. And inside the string, we have, there is so many methods like append. This is one method. And if you want to see how many characters is there, length. So here also we have length method. See how many characters is there now? A, B, C, D, E. Yeah. Total is 5. And there is some other methods also is there. So if you want to print our string in a reverse manner, yesterday what we did, we have written for loop for I equal to length and I greater than or equal to 0, I plus plus. But whereas in string buffer we have a method called reverse.
Yes.
If you use that method, what it will do, it will reverse the content of string in a different way. So you got it right, EDCBA.
Yeah.
And it will reverse the string content and it will return string buffer again back, and we are printing same as it is. So here I want to tell you one more point. So if you print the string buffer, right?
Yeah.
If you print string buffer, what we are getting? We are getting A, B, C, D. We are not getting memory location. But generally, if you print any object, what we used to get?
Just like the
class name at the rate of memory location, right?
Yeah.
But here we are not printing. Why? Because inside the string buffer, the true string method is already overridden.
Yeah.
So this is a, where is the toString method? Yeah, this is the toString method. No, not that one. Yes, this is the toString method. Did you see there? This is the toString method. So inside the toString method, they have already overridden and they're returning the string object. So you will not get memory location. So you will get your address, sorry, your content. So inside the string and string buffer, the toString method is already overridden. So that's what you will get whenever you're printing an object. You will get always content. You will not get ABCD hexadecimal number.
Actually, I have a question. Was that
Mm-hmm.
actually I missed when you were actually just giving description about the toString. Somehow,
Okay.
I was trying to repeat this thing. So can you please?
Yeah. Well, so this is a class A object, right? So here, if I'll print the how to create an object, A obj equal to new A. This is the way to create an object.
Yes.
If I'll print the obj, so what we will get? Let's see. It's a memory location. So here also what I'm doing, I'm creating an object right here also. Yeah. SB is an object. If I'll print SB, what I'm getting here? For SB, what I'm getting?
I'm getting the
exact value. So for SB, I'm getting content, but whereas this my own object, I'm getting memory location.
Yeah.
So the difference is here, I have not overridden the toString method in class A.
Okay.
If you are not overriding the toString method, you will get memory location. If you will override the toString method, you will get whatever you are returning, you will get. So here I am returning A. Now what it will give this output?
Is goes to actually that if you write toString, then it will not show the memory locations.
It will return whatever you will give here, and the same thing it will return. You got it right? The difference? Yeah. In string buffer, we have already overridden the toString method, and we are returning this content always.
So
right?
String buffer actually getting the toString overridden. So how actually do I know that that was done? I have to go to the.
You have to go to that API. You have to open that class. You have to open this class. Where is this? Yeah, you have to open this one, and there is a lot of methods is there. You have to look for toString method. Okay. So this toString method, they have already overwritten. They have written a logic. Yeah. This logic is basically just they will try to get all the characters, whatever it is there inside the string buffer, and they will return it. So that is the piece of logic here. See here, they are checking here null. So what is the purpose of null check? If there is no value, why? Because they are touching here this count and all. This means current object dot. They are trying to get something. So if it is null, right, it will fail. It will give null pointer exception. If it is not null, then only we have to touch that object.
Okay.
Otherwise, you will get null pointer exception.
So whatever else, actually, when I want to get any classes, so I just point the cursor on that object or someone else.
Correct, correct. Before that, you have to check null pointer exception.
Okay.
First check if obj not equal to null, then you can touch that object. Right?
Yeah. So okay, one my question is, suppose obj dot, then I got so many methods. If I got a system obj dot, then I got so many methods. So I can try that every method's what actually coming and not coming.
Yes. Right now you know toString method, you know, right?
Yeah.
You know hash code method, it will give memory location.
Yeah.
You know equals method to compare the content of two objects.
Yeah.
You know 3. And these are the threads method. Threads, when I'm explaining with threads, right? That time you will be aware of all these things.
Okay.
I will explain you later, but right now you will not understand. The get class, right? What it will do? If you know this object, just assume this object you are getting from somewhere. If you want to know the full package class name, it will give you the class.
Okay.
So let's suppose
giving this reference actually, you know.
Oh, class name, package, everything. Let's suppose take the string buffer. String buffer is an object.
Yeah.
So if I want to know the class name, full name, or package name, sb.getClass. So you got it right. It's full package. With full package, it will give you the class name.
Oh, that's fine actually. Yeah, it's giving the source actually.
Yes, source you can say indirectly. Let's suppose here by seeing what I told click here and go back to this one and see the package. That will take time, right?
Yeah.
That if you know the object dot get class, it will give you the full package with class name. So that is the purpose of get class. Now what you want to know here? There is so many methods is there, but just you can read whenever you have some time. Okay, so that is the advantage of string buffer and string. Now you understand the difference, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now but it is a synchronized and it will take more time to retrieve the object values. Okay, how to solve this problem? So there is another class called string builder. SBL equal to, this is also similar like a string builder. All the features are same except the synchronization.
Okay.
So here multiple threads can able to access anytime, any number of threads that can able to access at a time.
So that means that we don't have to depend on the string buffer or some other string.
Yes,
string
that is
to get the both performance and the
object creation. So that is based on your usage. So let's suppose here you are adding so many crucial operator, credit card number, password, such kind of things you are adding. So we have to allow one person at a time, right? So if you are adding your credit card number and I am adding my password, so that time data will be corrupted, right? So in that case, you go for string buffer. So one person at a time. Okay, let's suppose all the people need to dump some data. You also add something, I also will add something, anybody can add something. There is no issue. In that case, you can use
string builder.
So that will be performance more. Yeah. So it will not stop anyone. So you can, if anybody can add anybody can add at any time. So in this case, performance is more.
So if there will be any security issue, suppose, I don't know about it.
So that is a security, right? See, if everybody is adding, then data may be corrupted.
Yeah.
So you also adding, I am adding, that data will corrupt. If even though if it is not creating any problem after data corruption also, in that case you can go for string builder. So that is based on your usage. Right. If you need a synchronization, if you want to stop other person to access, you go for this one. If you don't want to stop other persons, if you want to allow, you can go for string builder.
So it depends on actually the policy.
It's depend on your usage.
Okay.
So how we want to use, what is your scenario? Based on that, you can pick string or string buffer or string builder.
Okay, got it.
And it was introduced in JDK 1.5.
So, okay. One question is that actually you gave me the one link for JDK.
Yes.
Is actually all are in 1.5 or something?
This is for 1.5. Did you see there?
Yeah, yeah.
So if you want to go for some 6.0, I think you need to just select the version. You will get different version of JDK.
Okay.
So for each version, right, they will add new classes, new methods, right?
Yeah.
So that's what they're maintaining, this version, this documentation.
Right.
So string builder. This is the string builder, right?
Yeah.
See that this is a string builder, and somewhere they will mention here, I mean, from which. So standard version is 1.5. So did you see there here?
Yeah, 1.5, right.
So in 1.4 it was not there.
Okay.
So they
are
added.
something always, no?
Yes, I'm sorry, you're telling something?
So they, every time if they're getting something new, always adding the
Yes, that's what they're releasing the versions.
Okay.
So by seeing this one, up to now we have some limitations. What is the limitation? If more threads or more persons are not able to access, so it is taking more time.
Yes.
So that's what, okay, we will solve this problem in next version. Then they released it 1.5 and they added this class. Okay, it will behave same as it is and multiple person can able to access. Now problem is solved.
Yeah, got it.
So like that, whenever if you see any issues, then they will introduce another version and they will add something. So that's what we are getting JDK different versions.
Yes.
Okay, now this is fine. And now what I want to tell you, something. Where is Java doc? So every time we are discussing JVM, right? What is the JVM and what is the purpose of this JVM? So the JVM architecture is look like this. Java runtime. Okay, can you able to see this message?
Yes.
Okay. So first, right, what we are trying to do, we are creating an object. Sorry, we are creating a simple class. .java file. Sorry, .java file.
Okay.
So our .java file, what it will do? First, we have to convert the .java file into .class file.
Yes.
So this is the class loader. So whenever you are trying to run that command java c abc.java, after that what will happen? It will create one .class file.
Right.
So that all the .class files will be loaded into this box or this piece of class loader. Activity is to collect all the classes.
Right.
So that is the first box. Class loader will collect all the .class files and it will create an object.
Yep.
So that objects will be saved into heap. You got it? No? That is the main purpose of heap. And inside the heap, right? Inside the class, there is so many static fields is there. If you create a static field, static fields will be saved into class area. Why class area means static fields can be accessed without creating an object, right?
Yes. Yes.
That we static fields class name dot, you can able to see all static fields. Let's suppose, let me create here class A static int x equal to 10 0 any okay, 10, let me give 10. So let me give 10. Okay, so here, right, if I want to access a dot, I can able to see x, right? But I have not created any object, but still I can able to access the static fields.
Yes.
So dot class file is created, a dot class, and corresponding values will be saved into class area.
Class area.
All static fields will be saved into class area and all objects will be saved into heap. So far it's good. Okay.
Yeah.
And now let me go back. Let's suppose, okay, here there is a method public static, not static, Just assume string not void get. So this is a method, public void get. This is a method. So here I am trying to create an object. So just I will clear out all those things just to make it very simple. So here I am creating an object for A. New A, right? So this is where, after that what I am trying to create. After that what I am trying to do. Ob dot get. Just I created an object. I'm calling the method. Right now this is not a static, right?
Yeah.
So I had to create an object definitely. So now first, which method will be executed as part of this running of this program? Tell me, which method will be called first? Main will be called first, right?
Yeah.
After that, inside the main, what we are doing?
If it is static, then it will come. If not, then goes for the next one.
Okay. Okay. First main method will be called. Okay. See here inside the stack. What is the stack purpose? You know, stack means it is nothing but just a box. So first main will be called. So this is the main method. Main will be saved into stack. So this is the main method. Okay. Then main will start main will start execution, and in between suddenly what happened? Which method we are calling?
The
get method will be called. So inside the stack now get method will be started executing. Next get method. First is main, after that get came. Now control will come to get method. First, then which method will be executed? Get, right? Next get method will be executed.
Yes.
Okay. Now get method anyway into the stack came. Just assume from get method I'm calling another method called m2. Again I'm calling one more method. Just assume in this case again stack will fill with m2. Right? This is third.
Yeah.
So like that, first main, from main to get to m2.
Okay.
So it's that way it is filling like this. So first main method I have to execute, after that get method, after that finally main method will complete.
Yes.
So you got it now? It's a stack. So that is the first we have to clear this one.
Okay.
First m2.
Then
after that get, after that that is the way. First the filling is like this, but the execution is
reverse actually.
Yes. So that is the main purpose of stack. Just it will fill all the methods.
Okay.
And stack is having objects. Class is having static variables. Okay. And the PC register. What is the PC register? You know. So it is having the memory location addresses. I told memory locations like A at the rate of F1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? It's having some registries to store some small piece of memories.
Okay.
Registries. Okay.
Yeah.
So that is the purpose of PC registry. And the last one is, okay, last one I'll tell you later. After that, so whenever you are running your program, right? Run, what we are doing? Right click and run as Java program. So now what it will do, it will call the object and it will get the values and it will show the output.
Yeah.
So that is an environment. So that is called as execution engine.
Okay.
Clear, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let's suppose from the Java program, I'm calling some C programming methods. C language or .NET language or Python, whatever. I'm trying to call some foreign language methods. Different language, not Java, different language, C++, .NET, Python. So that languages we used to call as a native methods. So if it is not related to Java language, if it is related to some C or .NET, so that will be executed here.
Yeah.
Foreign languages. and corresponding support libraries.
So support means that actually is supporting to convert or somehow supporting from C# or .NET to Java.
Correct. That is the purpose of these interfaces and corresponding support libraries.
Okay.
Then you will get results and you will send back to the main heap or whatever. You got it now, these boxes?
Yeah.
Okay, and now coming to this one. So if you are running a C++ program, C++ also have some methods, right?
Yes.
So that methods will be saved here.
Native. Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Foreign methods, foreign language methods.
Yes.
So that is the entire architecture of JVM. Now you got some picture, right, where objects will be created, where methods will be saved, and where static fields will be saved.
Yes, I got it.
So static fields we can able to access without object creation. Why? Because this will be saved into different memory location. That will not save into heap.
Got it. So that's actually most of the time when we are creating a new object and with the static method, so we don't have to just create an object. Just go on and then it creating.
Go on and get it. So whenever class is loaded, right? So first it will save all the static variable into here.
Yeah.
And if you are creating an object, then it will point to here.
Right.
If you are calling any method, then it will fill something here.
Yes.
And
so
if you
if the register actually means that when some object actually I'm creating, so is actually the source, just like where can you explain a little bit more the
what
PC?
is that? Source means
no PC register. Can you explain a little more?
Which box?
PC register.
PC register, right? So PC register, what is having, it's an internal, right? It will provide like a piece of memories. Registries means, let's suppose if you are trying to create an object, so it needs some memory locations where the location we are saving from where we are trying to get, right? We need some memory locations indicators.
Right.
So it will provide such kind of memory location access. So which memory location is free? Which memory location is occupied? You got it, na?
Yeah.
So it is having all the indexes of memory locations, and which will give that information. This memory block is filled. This memory block is, I mean, what is it? Vacancy is there. You can go and occupy here.
So that means it actually giving the indexing that actually when I'm getting the memories and then
correct
of the total list of memories, how can I use it? Which one is
free? Yes. Such kind of memory related information it will give.
Yeah, got it.
So that is the, if you go for any interview, people will ask these kind of questions. Can you please explain the JVM architecture? Then you need to write these kind of things, and you need to explain for each box what is the purpose and how the flow will execute for a particular execution.
I have one question actually. JVM architecture. Suppose one of my colleague is working on the he's the architecture.
Okay.
Architecture is we are working on the C#.
Okay.
It means that actually the things you are describing, same things he's actually maintaining, all these things are different.
Okay. Oh, in college itself, this JVM architecture.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fine, good.
No. And I'm asking that actually his position name is,
architecture.
Yeah, because we have different programmers, everybody is working. And one of my friends, he's working as architecture.
Okay.
So the architecture means actually defined just like same things. The things is CRM also, CRM or C#, just like the different types of architecture there.
Okay, you mean to say they are working in different technology, they also maintain same architecture. That's what you are telling?
Yeah.
Which language, they are working? C#.
Yeah.
C#, right? C# means that will go to .NET. So .NET also, it's same like object-oriented programming. They also easy. They also maintaining same kind of, because if you can ask them inside .NET also, they have OOPS concept, inheritance, what is the polymorphism, everything is there. So
Sorry, interruption.
Almost same, might be. I don't know. There is some difference, might be is there, but 80% it look like same.
Yeah, actually, no. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it. Concept actually. No, I was actually more confused that when I was talking with him, and then because everybody have to visit him,
Okay.
because yes, and what does actually architecture means? As I understand the JVM, so I thought there's something just like that. He's maintaining all the architectures and all the location. That's why, because anything I'm working, if he have to create for any environment for me,
Okay.
then I'll with him that okay, I'll create environment. That's maybe the memory location, something he's setting up.
Yes.
Oh, got it. Because he got another job. He left, so and then we'll start for something else. We cannot do.
Okay.
That's why. Oh, now I'm clear that actually why we cannot work before, because this position someone is coming to that.
Yes. We need to understand all those things. Then only we can fulfill that architecture role.
So tomorrow, actually, today is your holiday. Tomorrow.
Oh, for me, today is holiday, Saturday, right? So you, as per our last discussion, your Saturday morning.
Saturday morning means
Your
actually
Saturday morning.
my Saturday morning means actually okay.